Good morning, skiers and snowboarders. This is Mike Doble, and it is Sunday, January the 4th, 2026. First Sunday fun day of the new year, and also my first Ski Southeast ramble that I normally do on Sundays. And I'm going to kind of do this in a little bit of the form of news, weather, and sports. Kind of take you through some of the highlights of what I see as I kind of log in the morning and take a look around all of the conditions across the entire region. And I think it's pretty telling to say that right now conditions are about as good as you would expect. A lot of people are already emailing me, asking me about now that we're at about the halfway point of the season, starting to look towards the end. And my goodness, I don't know where those kind of thoughts and comments are coming from. We're just getting started. Right now is January the 4th, and we're looking at, literally full January, February, and most, if not all, of March. So a good 3 months left in the 2025-2026 ski and snowboarding season. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown. Right now, this live shot is of Wisp Resort in Maryland, showing really great conditions there. They've had, much like most of West Virginia, we certainly had some deep snows. We had 14, 15 inches of natural snowfall that fell from December the 28th or 29th through our leaving. We left there on New Year's Day, heading back to Western North Carolina. But got lots of snow up here, and right now they are operating with 23 slopes and trails, 10 lifts. They are open for day skiing only. Talking about Wisp Resort, day skiing only today with a base of 28 inches. But conditions couldn't look much sweeter, as you can tell there at Wisp Resort in Deep Creek, Maryland. Beautiful. I'll show you a good shot here of their mountain park as well. This is their snow tubing terrain park. It doesn't look like anybody's up there right now, so first session may run at 10 o'clock. That may be what we're looking at there. So let's come on down and kind of take you on a tour, heading from north to south, with Wisp Resort being the most northern ski area. And now we'll take you to the twin sister brother resorts of Canaan Valley Resort in Davis, West Virginia, as well as Timberline. Here's a live shot at Canaan Valley, zoomed in shot showing from the base of the mountain. Here you can tell it's 9:29, and there's no lift line down there, my friends. You find that a lot at Canaan Valley, even if it's going to be crowded over at Timberline. You can skip right over 2 miles down the road at Canaan Valley and get some great conditions there if you want to kind of skip the heavy lines and that sort of thing. Canaan Valley is operating with 11 slopes and trails, a base of 36 inches, 11 slopes and trails again, 3 lifts, and they're open for day sessions only. They're about a half an inch, by the way, of touching the 60-inch mark, 5 feet of natural snowfall on the season. So pretty sweet there. Let me see if I can give you a mid-station shot there. Sometimes this camera comes up quick, sometimes it doesn't. We'll let it run for just a second. And we'll go ahead and skip it since it's running a little long in the tooth there. We'll push on over now to Timberline Mountain again. Timberline's just gotten truckloads of snow. When we left there the other day, it was a winter snow paradise, to say the least. People were, if there was any complaints to be had at Timberline, it was from people saying they wish that they would have groomed off the wall and a couple of the other double black type trails, because there were some massive whales on a couple of slopes right there in the middle of the doubles. Anyway, perfect conditions though, pun intended there, I guess. The perfect North family, the perfect family that owns and operates Timberline Mountain. They are 100% open with all 24 slopes and trails and 4 lifts operating. They are open up until I think 7 or 8 p.m. Don't hold me to that. Check the snow report to be on the safe side, but 24 to 60 inch base room conditions today. They did make snow, and again, 100% open with 24 slopes and trails. So couldn't get a whole lot better at Timberline. I'll give you a shot here at the top of the mountain where you can see the big lift station at the top. His skiers are going off the other side. As this camera pans around, you can see they're making snow here. Which, if you look across the entire region, it's 21 degrees here, at Canaan Valley and Timberline. Yeah, we're looking at temperatures in the mid 30s, mid low to mid 30s around western North Carolina, where right now they're not making snow. So, just a different set of conditions and variables that all these resorts have to play with. Be sure, by the way, to check out the Ski Southeast First Tracks report this morning. I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to show some nice photos that I was able to capture from around the region and the area that I think will give you guys a good feel of just how beautiful the mountains are right now and just what great shape most all of them are. There's a couple of resorts that have kind of been a little bit laid back, too laid back perhaps, in terms of snowmaking and taking every advantage of every opportunity that was afforded them. Again, saying that they have not done that, but for the most part, ski resorts across the entire region of North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland have done a great job. So that's Canaan and Timberline I've shown you. Let me skip on over to Snowshoe, where I will tell you that Snowshoe is boasting the most open slopes and trails with 28. 11 lifts are operating. They have a beautiful base of 5 feet of snow, natural and man-made. And you can see the lift line's not too bad. And, here at the bottom of the mountain at the boathouse, not bad at all here at 9:30. And that's one of the tricks of the trade, man, at Snowshoe and some of the resorts. I read some reports that some of you people were posting about how quote unquote horrible one ski resort was over another one where, you could go to this particular ski resort and not see any lift lines. And then, you wait in horrible lines to get something to eat or to ski or those sorts of things. That's the thing about, going during a holiday period. And today is the tail end of that holiday period. We'll push on over into things will quiet down a lot now, going into tomorrow up until at least Martin Luther King weekend. But Snowshoe's looking in beautiful shape. Again, 5 foot base of snow, lots of man-made snow, lots of natural snow. They've had 57 inches so far in the season. They're reporting less than that, but they only report snow from the time that they open, whereas we report it from the first day of ski and snowboard season. Let me get you up top to the skitter slope to show you a nice live shot from atop Snowshoe's 4,848 feet of elevation. That's a beautiful shot looking down. This down here is Shavers Lake at the bottom, but that's a gorgeous shot, and we'll pan back around here in a moment. I think looking back up towards the Ballhooter lift, the top of the Ballhooter lift anyway. But conditions couldn't be much sweeter at all of the West Virginia ski areas, as they've had cold temperatures, to say the least. I think I think the high was in the low 30s at most of the West Virginia ski areas, whereas we got into the 50s, here in Western North Carolina. There it goes, panning around. So, kind of a tale of conditions, two sets of variables or conditions there. Let me go over to Winter Place Resort, where I'm happy to report they've got 20 slopes and trails open, 27 degrees this morning. They did make snow, and they are open for night skiing. 20 slopes and trails, 9 lifts operating with 36-inch base of snow. And this live shot at Winter Place shows you just how nice everything looks. I'll give you another shot. This is kind of looking into the sun, so this is going to kind of skew our look there. Now looking back towards the tubing hill, you can see just what a beautiful day it is and how great the conditions are at Winter Place ski area. So now we'll go down into the Virginia ski resorts, where I'll start with Bryce Resort. I noticed that Bryce They don't update the reports every day, mind you, but I noticed that they mentioned that they did make snow yesterday. Actually, they did not. So I think their report was a little tardy, but bottom line is, they have been able to make snow. They've taken advantage of their open windows of opportunity, and they're looking good with all 12 slopes and trails open, 100% open there at Bryce Resort in Virginia. 12 slopes and trails, 4 lifts operating, and 29 degrees there this morning. And as you can see, they're not making snow at this moment. Homestead, I'll just go ahead and click on and tell you that they now have a planned opening date. A lot of people have been asking, and a few people, John, talking to you, just kind of reaching out or responding to your emails. Thanks for always keeping up to date. I will tell you that they have a target opening date now, January the 16th. So, about 12 days from now, they're looking for the very next window of snowmaking opportunity to make snow. Yes, they have had some technical issues. No, they don't really want us to get into the specifics of them. But, like every ski area, and particularly with a ski area or resort like Omni Homestead, beautiful, beautiful resort, Four Seasons resort, historic resort, got a lot of things to enjoy, even when they don't have ski and snowboarding trails open and that sort of thing. But they happen to be a beautiful resort that offers a few slopes and trails, and have been able to operate that way for decades. They are suffered a little bit from some technical issues, but plan on getting open on the 16th. So we'll leave it at that. Let's get on over to Macedon, where we're seeing a totally different picture. 12-inch to 30-inch base, 23 slopes and trails open today, 7 lifts. They made snow. They are open for night skiing. They have 12 lanes of snow tubing. It doesn't get a whole lot better than Macedon Resort. If you click over to take a look at the Ski Southeast First Tracks report, you'll see we shared a couple of photos there that are hard to beat, showing all of the things that you can do at Macedon. And they have a fantastic swim complex water park. You can surf the waves. One guy commented that I shared on the First Tracks report that he had played 27 holes of golf, then around 1 o'clock hit the pools, did that for a couple of hours, then had dinner. Found out there was a special going on for night skiing and snowboarding, so he went night skiing, got in a few runs. So, in addition to being exhausted at the end of the day, shows you just how much there is to enjoy there at Macedon Ski Area in Virginia. So, if you guys have not visited Macedon, you owe it to yourself to do that. It's one of the favorites of our team as well. Several of the guys have mentioned about just how much fun they've had in some of the trips that we've been able to take part in at Macedon Ski Area. So pretty phenomenal there. Let's get on over to Wintergreen, where this is a beautiful, nice shot showing from top of Skyline. And Wintergreen Resort is offering 19 slopes and trails, 6 lifts. They did make snow, and they are open today, I think, up until 5 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. They're open until 5 p.m. on Sundays. They have a base of 33 to 43 inches. Machine groomed, 31 degrees there this morning. You can tell here by this long range shot, they are not making snow this morning. Let me see if I can give you a slope side shot. We'll say that 3 times fast. There you go. Some of the parking area and I think this will swing around to the snow tubing park here in a moment as well. So we'll leave it here for a second. But conditions are really great all across the entire Lovers state, Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. But great conditions everywhere you go right now, except with Homestead, and they plan on offering some skiing and snowboarding pretty soon. I'm going to take us next to Ober-Gatlinburg, where I have shared, let's see if this camera clears up here, where I have shared some amazing shots, because Ober is one of those resorts that is located in the Smoky Mountains, Gatlinburg. Pretty much a vacation getaway. Yeah, this camera is not offering really great shots right now. I have to maybe try to get up with the team there and see what we can do about updating that perhaps tomorrow. But you can see crowds are decent. Snow looks decent. They've got pretty decent conditions across the mountain. They do offer a whole lot of stuff to do. 7 slopes and trails, 3 lifts today, 20 to 30-inch base, 34 degrees there. They do have a phenomenal mountain coaster. They have a great indoor ice skating arena, and they also have some other fun and games that they do on the ice there in the rink. The largest ice skating facility in the southeastern mid-Atlantic, bar none. So pretty sweet conditions there at Ober Mountain in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I also shared a couple of photos. Man, they put on a phenomenal New Year's Eve fireworks display on New Year's Eve, or overnight, midnight. The other night was phenomenal. Captured some photos and shared that for you guys as well. Let me just go ahead and take you real quick to we'll go to the North Carolina mountains, where we're looking at Sugar at the bottom, and that is not a bad line right there at the bottom of the mountain at the base at 9:43 on a Sunday morning. That's not bad at all. That lift line might take you 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think anybody's going to complain. They are open with 12 slopes and trails today, 5 lifts, a 31 to 61-inch base. They are reporting, night skiing tonight, ice skating as well. Snow tubing is open. Everything is full bore at Sugar. Let me take you to another couple of shots here. I think this is a nice shot looking down the Big Birch slope. The camera's a little jerky. Sorry about that. And we'll take you to Oma's Meadow, this is looking down the old Big Red trail there. Looks like the cameras are static for some reason, not quite running full bore, but nevertheless, good conditions there at Sugar in western North Carolina. Let's go next to we'll go to Hatley Point. We'll skip around a little bit. I think kind of in reverse alphabetic order, but this is at Hatley Point. For any number of reasons, Hatley has just not been able to make snow. A lot of times when the temperatures have certainly shown that they could, there's obviously some issues there, decisions that were made there. But as you can tell, there's really nobody there on Sunday morning. Lifts are relatively vacant, no lift lines whatsoever. Ski right up the lift, make laps all day long as you want. A lot of people are bragging about how great everything else is at the mountain, as far as the lodge and dining and everything else, shops and all those sorts of things, the ambiance inside the lodge and what have you. The snow quality is good. They just need more of it, and hopefully they'll get more opportunities in some of the upcoming days. But they are reporting a 24-inch base. Not sure about it, if that's a good average base number to share across all their slopes, but they do report 7 slopes and trails open, 2 lifts in operation, and they are reporting 27 degrees there first thing. Well, I guess currently right now at 9:45 a.m. I'm going to go now to Cataloochee, where Cataloochee is always looking great. 40 to 50-inch base, 15 slopes and trails open, 5 lifts. They are open for night skiing. They have tubing open, and they are looking about as good as you could ask any of the skiers in North Carolina. Be good side-to-side coverage, plenty of snow depth, good quality snow grooming, and what have you. So they're in great shape. Let me take you now to Beech Mountain. You can see clouds off in the distance here as it kind of scans in. Pretty brisk crowd, as you can tell, going down a couple of the trails from the top, upper and lower Shawnee-Haw, and it looks like maybe a couple of the mid trails are open over there. I think Southern Star is not open today, and neither is the West Bowl, which used to be the old Oz Run. That's not open, but they do have White Lightning, so lots of good terrain options for everybody, all levels of skiers. And as I said, Beech Mountain is looking pretty fabulous today and reporting 13 slopes and trails open, 8 lifts in a 52 to 60 inch base. They do have night skiing. They do have snow tubing open as well. So things are looking pretty good there at Beach Mountain. And then last but not least, we'll take you over to Appalachian Ski Mountain with 10 of 12, I think it is. 10 of 12 slopes and trails open. You see they've got some big terrain park hits over here, but looking really nice. Appalachian, just a phenomenally well ran ski operation for sure. They are reporting a 40 to 60 inch base. Again, 10 slopes and trails open, 5 lifts. They are open for night skiing. I think they may be open until 11 or 12 o'clock again on Sunday night. But anyway, great conditions and just a great time to be had all around at the family style type ski area in Western North Carolina. So that's your snow report for the Southeast and Mid Atlantic ski areas here on Sunday, January the 4th. We hope you'll continue to join us and tell your friends about us. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, subscribe if you will. Just take a moment and subscribe. That would be great for us to be able to deliver the content directly to you. And when we upload something new, you'll be the first to get it. That would be awesome if you do that. Otherwise, I hope you have a great start to your work week. Tomorrow going forward, Jen Shannon will come back in and take over the snow reporting and what have you tomorrow morning. Look forward to that and look forward to you guys coming back again and again and sharing the news with all your snow loving friends. Until then, until next time, think cold, think snow, and Happy New Year, guys.